front of me here, two special guests on this dreary morning, both full of sunshine and goodwill. First, we've got Jacqueline Porro, the Executive Director of the Talking Information Center here in Marshfield, and Peter Brown, of course, President of Tiny & Sons Glass and philanthropist. I'm going to add that to your title because you are. And helping out so many different groups. You sit on a number of boards, and you're always so generous with your time and your donations. So today we have a very special one to talk about a little bit. First, Jacqueline, tell us what this is tied into, how this ties in with the annual appeal at TIC.
The Talking Information Center is running their annual appeal right now. It goes till December 31st. And this supports our 365-day-a-year, 7-day-a-week, 24-hour-a-day broadcast to the blind, visually impaired, and print-impaired people. Peter Brown approached me with an opportunity to provide a matching donation towards our annual appeal, a very generous matching donation. Every dollar that came in, up to $3,000, Peter Brown matched through Tiny & Sons for our organization. It was a huge success.
That sounds terrific. And I see you've got a check right here. And Peter, what drives you to do things like this? Where does this spirit of generosity come from? And don't let me embarrass you, because it's true. You are a generous spirit, and you're filled with the spirit of generosity.
Well, it came from my family. I mean, from day one, my dad was always involved in something. And I remember when we moved to Pembroke in '63. I was 3 years old. Somebody found out that he was in the National Guard, and they took him to the police station. He came back 3 hours later. He was called firefighter. He was Smokey the Bear, and he became an Elks member. So we just grew up that way. So, and it's just instilled in us.
Now, tell me about your devotion and dedication to the Talking Information Center.
The Talking Information Center is something that's dear to me because of my sight. You know, I have a family that has sight impaired problems, and I'm one of them, and I have to watch it. So, yes, exactly.
How many fingers am I holding up, Peter?
Exactly.
I never knew that until you told me that.
Yeah, so it's something that scares me a little bit. And when we got involved with it, my aunt was actually reading the Herald. And I said, well, I want to be involved because she was reading too far right for me. So it's like, so I wanted to make sure somebody was reading the other side. So that's when we got involved.
Very nice. And you've in your hand here today, and we're going to take a picture of you.
Thank you.
Giving that to Jacqueline, you brought in the check.
Yes. Yeah, we're so grateful, Peter.
Oh, and what's amazing is the staff that you have working for you, and then we have 200 volunteers that read. Unbelievable, between newspapers, obituaries, the specials at Roach Brothers and Stop and Shop, mentioning Roach Brothers and Stop and Shop repeatedly, because we would like them to help us on this, because we read their flyers.
Right.
But it's just the camaraderie that goes for it. And then listening, the people that listen and then come in and comment, and they hear the people's voices and how they're connected. It's heartwarming.
That's right. And of course, I am involved with TIC, so I have got to put that out there.
Yeah, you're my boss.
Oh, I like that title. But it's amazing, and I've said this before, when you see the volunteers come in, you remember the kids in school that really liked going to school?
Yes.
That's the look you see on their face when they come in the door to read whatever their particular program is. It's such a good vibe down there. I love it. The people feel like they're doing a good thing, and you can hear that and feel that over the airways. And from the comments we do get from the listeners, remember, a lot of these people, they don't have a lot of resources.
Right.
They're older.
Right.
They typically, if a person has one disability, they have more than one.
That's right.
And from what we hear from the listeners, it's their lifeline. It's on in their homes, some of them, many of them rather, 24 hours a day. And Jacqueline, you have taken the reins over the past year, and you have driven that message home.
Thank you. Yes. No, it's an honor to be the Executive Director at Talking Information Center. The people that we work with and for are remarkable. And the work that we're doing is important and makes a difference and is meaningful, turning print into sound.
If people want to find out more or volunteer or donate, especially all you supermarkets that hear the flyers that they read, I believe that's probably the most popular show that you do.
It is.
That's right, Roach Brothers, Stop and Shop, etc. How can they get more information or donate?
Always go to our website, ticnetwork.org. You can find us on we have an app You can find us on Amazon Home and Google Home and Amazon Alexa.
Right.
We're very accessible. There's many ways to find us.
Now, Peter, I thought you were going to bring in a check the size of a surfboard.
Yeah,
like
not a
all
lot
the
of
local
that, yeah.
officials do.
Yeah.
You know, like the county commissioners
Yeah.
or Publishers Clearinghouse. But again, this is a real check. Do you want to do a formal presentation,
Sure,
Jacqueline?
sure. Here you go. I even signed it.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
I appreciate it very much.
Here you go. I even signed it. I love that. You're all about formality.
Exactly.
Well, it's a wonderful organization, Jacqueline. One more time, the annual appeal is going till the end of the year. Your website, Facebook page, etc.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Yes, until December 31st. And we're about halfway there, Christine. Our goal is 20,000. We're at about 12,000 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever you can do to send, please send.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And thank you for being a great friend of TIC.
Oh, absolutely.
And always setting a great example. Appreciate
Peter,
that
thank
very
you
much.
so much. We're
Thank
so
you.
grateful to you. Thank you.
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.